Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. This is man, the King of Truth. King Truth is Allah coming on this knowledge build destroy day. Knowledge build destroy. So that's 18. Knowledge is 1, build destroy is 8, so that's 18. So this is the knowledge build destroy day. In our supreme mathematics, knowledge is 1. Number 8 is build destroy. And so you got to seek the definition of knowledge and know the definition of build destroy. Build and or destroy. Sometimes when we build, we destroy. Right? So that adds up to 9. So how we see today's math, you know, some gods will you know, give you the definition of knowledge and the definition of build, destroy, and then they will say that adds up to 9, which is born. 1 plus 8, 18. We break them back down, then we add them to get today's math. So today's math is born. Right now, if the day was the 9th, it'll still be born. Right, but you should seek as much knowledge about supreme mathematics born, which means to bring into existence, to bring into reality, right? You know, sometimes when people beef with people, you know, whether they harass people, they give people negative energy, or they pick on people, they tease people, they are manifesting beef, conflict, right? Which is destroying that person's peace, and peace that could have been had, right? That could have been achieved, right? So born means to make real, bring into existence. Existence is reality, right? You know, and so the founding forefathers, you know, the elder gods made number 9 born in supreme mathematics because of the seriousness and the amount of time, months it takes to bring a baby, a child into this, infant into this world, right? So that's why that's the basis of, you know, supreme mathematics number 9 being born. You know, but you got to add on and say, okay, it's deeper and more than bringing a child in this world. You know, you got to born a life for that child, for yourself, right? So yeah, man. So things can be brought into existence, you know, a lot of ways, right? So I'm gonna try to build correctly, right? I'm not gonna be too long, but so this video, you know, the topic is gonna be to dispel, right? To dispel. Like, you know, what does dispel, D-I-S-P-E-L, dispel. My mouth dry. And it's gonna be so this video is gonna be about to dispel, and what does that mean, and how should people, especially people with fame that are frequently misquoted and misunderstood, right? We should learn to dispel things. So, you know, dispel means to make a doubt, feeling, or belief disappear. To remove fears, doubts, and false ideas, usually by proving them wrong or unnecessary. Right? Dispel. To make doubts, feelings, or beliefs disappear. To dispel. To remove fears, doubts, and false ideas, usually by proving them wrong or unnecessary. You have to dispel these things, right? And so, you know, so the first person that, you know, that I heard this from was this cat named, this brother named Papa Duck. Some of y'all heard of Papa Duck. Papa Duck, you know, he a conscious player, you know what I mean? But, you know, he was talking about the words that we use can put a spell on us, right? The words that we use can put a spell on us, right? Spell. And so, you know, he was saying something about 7 days of the week. People get up and go to work 7 days a week, or it's 7 days in a week. But it's 7 days in a week, and if you get up and you have to go struggle, you are in a daze, and that daze is making you weak, right? So it's 7 days of the week, of 7 days of the weak people, something like that he was saying, right? You know, try to find that. But words, and so he said, so when you have a word, you know you have to spell it to get the proper meaning of it. Like father is a man that has children, but you know his and that's F-A-T-H-E-R, and you know his role is to take his children farther than him. So father is F-A-R-T-H-E-R. So they have the same sound but different spelling, right? The same sound and same name, but they have a different spelling. So the different spelling will dispel any confusion, right? But for what I'm trying to say, that, you know, I believe spells is being put on people, right? When they tell you, you know, Demetrius, you know, has just gotten out of jail, and you know he's on his way to a halfway house, and he spent 20 years in jail. You know, I think the media and Stars Network is trying to put a spell on you. And so they're trying to trick you with words. And so this says spell. So I looked it up. Say spell words spoken in a set formula with magical intent, often with accompanying gestures, is considered to unleash supernatural forces, right? Spell words in the belief they can manipulate natural or supernatural beings and forces, both separate from religion and science, right? So this is how prayer, this is how they got you to believe in Jesus, by constantly praying, by constantly telling you to pray to Jesus and believe in the Lord and the mystery God, believe in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. You will have everlasting life and go to heaven. This is how they got you to, by constantly putting these words on you and telling you to pray, and then doing the symbol of the cross and doing communion and things of that nature, is how they got you to. These are spells that they have put upon people to keep you asleep 7 days of the week, right? To keep you asleep, believing in something that ain't real 7 days of the week, right? So, my name is King Truth Is Allah, right? You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no reason to lie to nobody. I'm not a liar, and so, based on my knowledge of, how I see things and what has been presented to me, and, who has tried to, step to me, get at me some kind of way. Demetrius Flannery, BMF, been home. He been home. If you look at Lil Baby first video, one of the first year Lil Baby come out, and he was on Motown Quality Control. In my eyes, I could be wrong, but I'm not. I could be wrong versus lying to you. See how I'm trying to dispel I'm fake or fraud, don't know what I'm talking about. I could be wrong, but I do believe, based on my knowledge, that Demetrius is in one of Lil Baby's videos, and that was 2020, 2021, somewhere around there. And so, he been home. He been home, right? He may have some girls may got him in the club or something, right? So, this is what's going on now. I don't even know why they run that game. See what I'm saying? And so now you got people saying he done 20 years. So that means he went to jail in 2004. He went to jail. He allegedly killed Anthony Wolf Jones and Lamont Reyes Gertie in Club Chaos parking lot, which no one has called self-defense. And he charged with dope and not a double homicide or been cleared of self-defense. That's not out there. But so people saying he done 20 years in jail, so he went to jail in 2024. I mean in 2004. But that still ain't 85%. 85% of 30 years is 85% of 30 years is 15, 0, 5, 5. It's 25 years and 5 months, right? Something like that. 25 years and 5 months. 85% of 30 years is 25 years and 5 months. So he gave that time back some kind of way. But I'm thinking people saying he went in jail in 2010, 2011. And, he got out in 2021. 2021. He got out of jail. And, he got out of jail because he cooperated with the DA to get somebody he know, Deon Cuffy Gatlin, arrested. And Deon Cuffy Gatlin is the St. Louis faction of the BMF. And Demetrius was able to facilitate this through Tammy Cowan, who they say is an executive producer on Stars on the BMF show. Now, I don't watch the BMF show. I ain't never seen the credits. Just because I talk about somebody or say I don't watch it or don't mean I'm a hater. I'm not into that. Right? I didn't seen enough. You see what I'm saying? I want to elevate myself that don't inspire me. Watch something that will inspire me to break the law and go to jail or get killed or kill somebody. See what I'm saying? So I'm not a hater because I don't watch it or don't like it. I just don't like it. People got preferences. We have preferences. My preference is not a Stars BMF show. So I'm, they ain't teaching nothing over there that I don't know, right? But he was able to facilitate this, and y'all can go on YouTube, look up Deon Cuffy Gatlin. Go on the internet, look up Deon Cuffy Gatlin. You can look up United States versus Demetrius Flannery. You can look up United States versus Deon Cuffy Gatlin. And it's going to bring some of these allegations and charges and accusations to light, right? So, yeah. So now you got Faggoty Cent in that, right? You got Faggoty Cent, helped to sign BMF, with Stars. So they saying, Demetrius is a rat snitch, is what they're saying. Faggoty Cent is a rat snitch. Tammy Cowan is a rat snitch. And they all work together. And so now they trying to tell you that Faggoty Cent is not a rat snitch and Demetrius is not a rat snitch by saying, he done 20 years and he got out, he going to the halfway house like his brother. Well, where the halfway house at? What jail was he in? You know what I'm saying? We could pull records, last in 2019, he was in Arkansas Federal, some jail in Arkansas. So listen, man, he could, y'all could run that game and lie, but why? What did it say? Why can't nobody dispel that and say, usually by proving them wrong, they say, to remove fears, doubts, and false ideas, usually by proving them wrong or unnecessary. So, I honestly believe people gonna have to make up some fake documents to say he got out of jail to cover up the fact he was snitching. He told on his mans, and there ain't no way. Even his own book, say he was dealing with the dude that got cuffed, locked up, and the only way Cuff know the man that got him locked up is because Tammy Cowan and them, and because Tammy Cowan and Meech hooked him up with the Suarez dude. the supposed to be mid-level cartel dude that had a trucking company in California. And Meech's own admission in his book, he said he was locked up with Suarez. And so you got to find out who Suarez. I think Suarez is a DEA. I mean, that's what he could be really a cartel dude that was moving dope from California and money to Canada and back and all this other shit. He could be that dude. But if he is that dude and he was locked up with Meech in Detroit and they got out and cuff 5-10 years later go to jail behind Suarez and Tammy Conwin, is why Meech was in jail is because Meech say call cuff. And that's snitching when you know Suarez is hot and Tammy Conwin is a DEA, a paid DEA informant. Now that's what the streets been saying. You see what I'm saying? So, why this, hoopla, like, the nigga sold drugs. What he stuck it to the government. He made $300 million, but he gotta fuck with Faggoty Sent, Gay Unit Films he gotta mess with them and not keep it real, with Supreme Team and other dudes that was hustling. See, he done broke another rule by fucking with Faggoty Sent, who tried to get Murder Inc. records, Irv and Chris and Ja Rule and Supreme Team in trouble for money laundering. He went to court and testified against Kenneth Supreme and Irv and Chris Lorenzo, Irv and Chris Gotti. Faggoty Sent done that. Right? So, Meech pockets BMF, Meech and Southwest T pockets must have been light that they had to sign with Faggoty Sent. So I'm saying, no matter who you supposed to be, a hustler with, a code of ethics. You don't fuck with somebody that then tried to get some more hustlers locked up out of pure jealousy and hatred. Supreme Team ain't done nothing to Faggoty Sent. Gerald Prince Miller just come home. The nephew of Kent, he just come home, and they say he was the muscle and the hit and all this other stuff, and he proved all that wrong. He dispelled that by fighting them cases in federal court and state court. They tried to put bodies on him, and he was like, no. So, man, Faggoty Sent, he's a liar. You see what I'm saying? If you really real, you ain't got to high, lay low, and lie on your name talking about you done some 20 years. That ain't true. I don't know if it's true. I don't know when he went into jail. But, like I heard he went in 2010 or some shit. You see what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man, but it ain't 30 years, and federal statute, you got to do 85% of your time before you're eligible for early release. 85%. So 85% of 30 years is 25 years and 5 months. And then, they say he ain't got a GED here. He has 6th grade education. He has 6th grade dropout. You see what I'm saying? He has 6th grade dropout. And so now they tell me, you don't have to have a GED to get out the feds. It's not mandatory, but I think it would help. It'll look good at the parole board and any programs you may qualify for early release before 85% of your time, right? And so he don't have that. You don't know what work skills he attained, any certificate, HVAC, dentist, computer code, and who knows, right? They say he didn't try to get no job. I guess he was, janitor or something. I don't know. So, man, y'all got to be careful. Y'all celebrate. That's, you falling victim to other ethnic groups telling black people what is success. This is how your ethnic group get money is through drug dealing. You know what I'm saying? Drug dealing is sports, right? You got the Golden State Warriors television show. You got Steph Curry got it show. You got the Magic Johnson show. You got all these LeBron James videos. So you got other ethnic group, which is the Jewish entertainment media moguls, are influencing black culture. And I think they wrong. I think they push drug dealing and crime, and then they put sports as what black people should be trying to get money. Now, sports pay, but any other thing outside of sports is drug dealing, and drug dealing will lead you to get killed or go to jail. Just look at the Paid in Full story, the AZ Faison, Rich Porter, Alpo Martinez story, right? Paid in Full, right? So, yeah, man, you got other ethnic groups, the Jews and Caucasian people, Italians, Italians with Live Nation Rampino, CEO Live, it's telling you what's hot, what's trending, what is considered successful. So, these dudes sold drugs nationwide and they sell it, they come home, sell it. He beat the game. Really? I mean, he ain't, he been home and he ain't done nothing positive versus the real Freddie Ricky Ross that has, he put out a documentary cracking this, and he get emotional when he see the devastation that he helped create in his community. He was asleep. He was in a daze. He was asleep, and he set out to change that. He is on a mission to correct the wrongs that he did, right? By teaching, economics. I think he just got a degree or something. I don't know. I'm questioning his PhD, but he got he's about legitimate business on a positive level. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think Meech push no dope like Freeway, because he was getting CIA bundles. Shipload, motherfuckers getting truckloads, he was getting shiploads. You see what I'm saying? Boatloads, ships, big cargo ships. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, stop. It's good that we got our own podcast and able to speak. And it ain't no beef. The Jews make money, people make money, but black people that's on the level need to explain to the Jewish people that, it's more the black culture than, drugs and basketball and football, drugs and sports. You see what I'm saying? And, we can't let them control us. Somebody just, somebody just went off on LeBron. He salute Meech, and somebody went off on him. I'm trying to put that picture up here. So that's all I wanted to say, man. You following uneducated men. It's like people think Meech gonna start rolling against, or he was the leader of the Black Mafia. He's a 6th grade dropout. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He's a 6th grade dropout. And, you know, he lied so much, man. You say, you know, like Meech, man, if you want to be believed and, you know, add some credibility to your name, you know, take a lie detector test that, you know, you shot and killed 2 men in Club Chaos parking lot in self-defense, right? So we can nail that true story down, so we could get a true picture of what's going on, right? Take a lie detector test. You know, take a lie detector test that you did not tell on Cuff. You didn't set Cuff up with Suarez and Tammy Khan. Take a lie to make sure you telling the truth. See what I'm saying? That, you know, you did 20 years in jail. Take a lie detector test. You know, if you got a GED, show your GED. Show your paperwork. See what I'm saying? So, you know, stop being scared of me. You know, you got a whole lot to say outside, but when I be outside, you know, you don't want to come outside. You know, if you want to see me, I ain't hard to get at, right? And this for Fagavelli, Faggoty Scent, Gazy, whoever. I'm outside right now. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to play with you, man. You know, you got enough fan support. I'm not your fan. I'm not your man's. You know, I ain't never met you. I don't know you. I don't need to meet you. We ain't gonna take no pictures like, oh, we're not gonna take no pictures together. No to you. And you know what I gotta know you for? Close to you, I don't fuck with the people that you didn't sign with, dude. No to you. You know. So that's all I'm saying, man. No to you. You know, for me, you're gonna have to show and prove. You're gonna have to come out and, you know, do some interview and talk and you know, explain yourself. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. I'm out. Peace.